So you Pisces have the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and you have the King of Swords. So these three cards right here represent you Pisces finally walking away from somebody that would try to make it seem like whatever it is that they did to you was normal and justified, and this is something that they can do to you. The reason why I'm saying that is because the Five of Pentacles represents walking away. In this reading, the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords represent, the Queen of Wands represents them being enthusiastic to do it, not thinking that they have a problem with it. And when you are talking to them, King of Swords, they try to logistically make it make sense that they have a right to do what it is that they're doing to you. What were they doing to you? They were being disrespectful. They were underestimating you. They were trying to devalue you. They were trying to disempower you. And you Pisces can't do that, because the zodiac sign of Pisces in on itself, the symbol of what Pisces represent, the symbol, the Pisces, the symbol for Pisces represents power and the unknowable in on itself. So there's no way that a person is going to be able to disempower you unless you Pisces ultimately want that in the first place. But you Pisces have to allow that type of stuff to even happen in the first place. Obviously, you Pisces walking away wasn't a part of these people's plans. So the Three of Cups and the Page of Wands is about how you need equality. You need respect. Somebody has to respect you, cherish you, and love you in order, right? Either way, either on both sides when it comes to Pisces. Any of the cross watchers and any of the Pisces can tell me down below if I'm lying. You're not going to get anywhere unless you love a Pisces. You're not going to, I'm telling you, you're not going to get anywhere unless you love a Pisces. My mom is a Pisces. Both of my sisters are Pisces. You're not going to get anywhere until you love them. You got to, and when I say love them, I'm not talking about like fake love. I mean, you got to actually care about them. Otherwise, you're not going to get anywhere. I'm telling you. So the thing is that they obviously, that's my dog there, but they obviously couldn't get anywhere with you, Pisces, because they couldn't get anywhere with you. It was all about disrespect. And you, of course, you Pisces wasn't really getting down with that. You didn't like that. So let me get settled in and comfy. So the Ace of Pentacles now is about how, so you realize that since you stopped talking to them, you've been doing better without them, because you don't need them around anyway. You don't need them around anyway. Like who wants to be around somebody that's constantly tearing them down and telling them how much it is that they're not worth it, and they're not worth that, they're not worth this, and they're not worth that, right? Especially since you Pisces are trying to be there for them and get to know them. But it wasn't like this was a very long term, because you just now started to talk to them. You know, one thing that I'm realizing from a lot of these interactions, from a lot of these cards, is that a lot of the zodiac signs that are coming over here onto my channel, they're finding themselves, when it comes to interacting with another person, kind of being quick. And the reason why is because a lot of the phony relationships are not really able to work the same way that they were able to work back then. So now it's like a situation where it may have worked before, right, prior to, but it doesn't necessarily work anymore, because you Pisces are more aware of what's going on. You're more now hip to the game. See, the Ten of Swords, this is what I'm talking about. You've experienced enough metaphorical knives in your back. When you, see, that's the thing. Like when you don't know, and when you're not enlightened on what people do and why they're doing it and how they run game, you don't know. You don't know what it is that you don't know, right? To you, it's regular, it's normal. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like when you're too young to understand almost anything. You're too young to understand, you know, for instance, too young to understand about how mortgage and houses and finances. You don't even know what it is that you don't know. So now that a lot of you Pisces have been enlightened, you realize just how much it is that people take you for granted. So of course you Pisces are not going to allow yourselves to be taken for granted for far too much longer anymore. You Pisces are going to do what it is that you need to do. Take a step back and let people find their own way to you. And then the things that the Six of Pentacles represents, because someone needs to reciprocate. It needs to be reciprocal. Somebody needs to give to you just like you would give to them. You know, if they can't give to you, then obviously this isn't a union where the two of you are supposed to be together. You're not supposed to be in a union with anybody that will not give to you and respect you and, you know, love you and care about you. The Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, however, is about how, since that's the case, and especially not with somebody who wants to be obnoxious and act like they know you and act like they're doing what's best for you, even though they're actually not. They're just ripping and running around and trying to act like you are the villain here, you know. So I honestly see a lot right with this overall reading, just everything. I honestly see you Pisces just really choosing to continue to date people and see what is out here, and not necessarily really commit too much to any one particular person, because you finding out, right, Queen of Wands, King of Swords, that it's difficult to find yourself dating because so many people put too much time into the wrong stuff, unfortunately, and it ends up squandering the potential of it, of what the two of you could have had. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Page of Wands. You all right? You good? My dog's having a ball. But you have the Five of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Two of Swords, to clarify the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands, like I said, was you walking away. Five of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, because you've experienced this type of stuff before. You've experienced what it's like. Let's not forget that Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio, and Gemini is sadomasochism, where people will look to be highly disrespectful to you for no reason. There's no real justifiable reason, right? And and the thing that a lot of people don't even understand about these zodiac signs is, particularly with Virgo, particularly with Pisces, is that people are sadomasochistic with y'all because they think that's what's going to be attractive or have you attracted to them, not even realizing that Pisces and Virgos aren't even attracted to that type of foreplay, that type of interaction, that type of vibing out with somebody. How is somebody going to interact like that with you? And you Pisces are like, oh yeah, you know, that just does something to me. It's like, no, it doesn't. So, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, a lot of you Pisces been here before, and you know, if somebody is doing this to you, the first signs that people start doing that to you, where it's like you know, you're going to pay attention, and then you're going to see if they do this, and then after a while, you Pisces are going to be like, all right, it's time to bounce. Because you've seen this before, so you know where this is going. I can't tell you, I have a Pisces ascendant myself. I can't tell you, Pisces, how many times people who I have been talking to at the time tried to make it seem like I was losing my mind because I was able to see the signs as they started to kind of ramp up their sadomasochism. I was like, yeah, I'm out. And they would be like, you tripping, you know what you doing, you breaking up a good thing. And I'm like, listen, Good according to whom? Good is relative. Good is a good according to whom? What are you talking about? Good according to whom? Good according to whom? Right? And they, like I said, they would continue to try to make it seem as if I was losing my mind and I didn't know what I was talking about and all this other type of stuff. But I always knew I was making the right decision, and I never felt bad for walking away. And neither do you, Pisces, because you have the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. You shouldn't have to feel bad about walking away either. And deep down, you Pisces know, and they know themselves, that if you were trying to get to know anybody and they were starting to ramp up the sadomasochism, they have a problem with the fact that you Pisces got out early because you saw what time it was, way ahead of what people normally don't pay attention to, and they know that you got out way ahead of time because you knew what was coming. So good for you, Pisces. Proud of y'all. Keep dating. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Peace.